Honorable colleagues, I remain Dr. Abubakar Yunus Ahmad to move that a bill for an act to establish Nigeria Food Vendors Biodata Collation Agency with the function to, among others, regulate, train, and engage in biodata capturing of all food vendors in Nigeria in order to develop a standard food and water vendors identification number for easy traceability system of any food poisoning and mishandling cases, and also collaborate with financial institutions both nationally and internationally to empower the food vendors with funds as soft loan to enable them acquire the necessary food processing machines and other food equipment to enable the food vendors meet up with international standard requirement of food safety and hygiene practice and for related matters. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable Munir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Once again, I am Abubakar Yunus Ahmad, member representing Yamal Tudeba Federal Constituency. I'm from Gombe State. Mr. Speaker and my colleagues, I wouldn't want to take much of our time, but as the name indicates, this bill is intending to establish an agency that will be saddled with the data, biodata, record and basis. A lack of data capturing denied the country's agencies that are involved in humanitarian activities to really serve the country better. Like, for instance, kudos to this regime, they have introduced a ministry for humanitarian services. And the ministries have spent tremendous amount of money that have gone. But you cannot see the impact, neither the impact cannot even be felt. But it is there in the rural areas. By the time such an agency is in place, data will have been collated, data will have been captured, and it will be a database helping or augmenting what the National Bureau for National Statistics has. And actually, the NBS can be fed through such agencies' activities. So there have been so many monies, the trader money, the 5,000 they are giving, all these kind of things, they are colossal in billions. But when you translate and look at it, we are not feeling the impact. And we, members of the National Assembly, the 409, this 109 senators, the 360 constituencies, if everybody is asked, you hardly can pinpoint the beneficiaries of such activities. So the main content and the grand norm of this bill is to establish such an agency. And again, it will help the country for proper planning. If I can align myself with the chief whip, just this is bill that is seeking the constitutional amendment to ensure food security. How can you guarantee food security without a data backup to know how your country is? And then we have these menial people, the cassava people that are doing it menially, the fufu, the elebo, and all sorts of things. The gari grinding, the maize, don't take of higher industries, but even these cottage industries, they can be regulated, they can be monitored, so that people that are taking food, the hygiene can be enforced. Somebody can argue that NAFDAC is there. Somebody producing cocoa or cassava to produce elebo or to produce gari, do you need NAFDAC number for that? And we have been consuming it. So the essence is that there could be some agency in the name of their staff to really engage in this biodata collation. So the whole bill is encapsulated in this activity. So the proper structure is there, and the copy has been circulated to members. You can see the proper structure, including the first and the second schedule, and any other thing you can take up, it has been proposed for further legislative input. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I crave your indulgence that you support this bill to be read a second time and sent to the committee so that proper diligence shall be done to it, and a lot of people can really improve and then make this bill see the light of the day for the betterment of Nigeria and the Nigerian people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is opposed to it. Aye. Those against to say nay. Ayes have it.